Enclaves are private lands or government lands adjacent to country parks or surrounded by country parks, but not protected under the Country Park Ordinance. During the creation of country parks in 1991, areas inhabited by indigenous villagers were zoned as enclaves to limit boundary conflicts. As these enclaves are not included in the Country Park Ordinance, they are not required to follow the same conservation policies as country parks. In 2010, a hiker in Tai Long Saiwan detected unauthorized excavation work in enclaves and government land. The incident resulted in public outcry and drew attention from the government and was addressed in the 2010-2011 policy address, stating, "The recent Tai Long Saiwan incident has highlighted the need to take prompt action to regulate land use in the vicinity of country parks to forestall human damage." And thus 54 enclaves would be distributed to the Agricultural, Fisheries and Conservation Department and the Planning Department for assessment. The AFCD has since declared Saiwan, Kamshan, and Yuntun as country parks. The Planning Department has gazetted 22 enclaves into the development permission areas. The DPA's and OZP's land use zones regulate activities that may be performed within a specified zone. Each zone possesses special notes that list activities that will be allowed without an application, in column 1, and activities that would require a government application, column 2. Villagers share polarizing views. Some argue development would destroy the natural beauty and charm of their neighborhoods, while others believe the government has no right to interfere with private property. Dr. Lee Shao-Ki, founder of Henderson Land Development Company Limited, says if 1% of land nearby the country parks could be developed, up to 100,000 flats could be provided.
Be
Dr. Billy
cheaper to
Howe
build, but
disagrees.
if you are going to do it in the enclaves, you need to solve transportation. You need to solve all sorts of issues like what about hospital, what about education. You can't fulfill all these requirements by just taking a bit of land in country park.
Green groups are concerned that drainage from construction sites would harm the environment. As the current policies are ineffective in management and development of enclaves, some recommendations are suggested. Modify the formation of the Town Planning Board. All members of the Town Planning Board are nominated by the Chief Executive. Therefore, the committee should allow other parties to take part in decision-making. Change the terms and conditions of village-type development. The main conflict between villagers and citizens is because developers are using a loophole to cooperate with villagers for large profits. Small house development should be transferred from column 1 to column 2. Increase the land premium and forbid selling to developers. Some enclaves with low population should be protected under the Country Park Ordinance. On the other hand, Hong Kong has a great potential to develop ecotourism. Not only would it provide the biodiversity and landscape within an enclave, but it would also provide financial income for the villagers.
What do you believe is the best next step to conserve biodiversity in enclaves?
The government should put all the enclaves in the country park.
In accordance with the AFCD, there are more than 1,000 animal species residing in Hong Kong, and development in enclaves would put these animals at greater risk. Currently, the focus is on housing availability, but private development would harm Hong Kong's biodiversity. The government no doubt has a responsibility to maintain biodiversity of the natural environment and achieve sustainable development in Hong Kong.